more than 800 people with one mission, promoting a healthy environment. We are the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection.
Urban forest, two words you don't usually associate together. Planting and maintaining trees in an urban setting has plenty of challenges, and as the DEP's Mike Huff found out on a recent trip to Huntington, it has plenty of benefits too.
Huntington is home to 11 different city parks, and its centerpiece, Ritter Park, is on the National Register of Historic Places. But Huntington's urban forest is more than just its park spaces.
That's one of Huntington's great features, is the tree-lined streets and avenues. And that's one of our objectives on the Urban Forestry Committee, is to preserve and protect the old mature trees that are in good shape, that are healthy.
Courtney Proctor Cross is a member of Huntington's Urban Forestry Advisory Committee. It's made up of representatives from city government, the Public Works Department and Park Board, as well as community members.
It's a process, working with the current administration, working with the people in Public Works, working with members of the community to try to educate them about how to care for what the ordinances are. A lot of people don't realize that even though the tree is in front of their house, they don't technically own that tree. That tree really belongs to the city, and as residents, we're not really free to just do whatever we want to these trees.
Trees provide many benefits in an urban setting, like helping you breathe easier. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, 100 trees can remove more than 50 tons of carbon dioxide from the air each year, along with more than 400 pounds of other air pollutants like sulfur dioxide, ozone, and nitrogen oxides. Trees also help reduce stormwater runoff and soil erosion. They even help save energy. And one study even found tree-lined neighborhoods had lower levels of domestic violence. But planting the wrong tree in the wrong space can become an expensive mistake that sometimes takes years to become apparent. And that's why the Advisory Committee recommends following the guidelines from the West Virginia Division of Forestry.
They've already done the work in determining the size of tree and the types of trees that could be planted reasonably, depending on the space, the planting space that's available, and the proximity to wires. So yeah, you've got to put the right tree in the right place if you don't want to have trouble, somewhere down the road.
And sometimes there's even a workaround for that.
We're getting ready to put down a section of rubber sidewalk to prevent two big pin oak trees from being removed. The roots there, to try that kind of as a little pilot project, and then hopefully other people might want to do the same thing if that pilot project is successful and it looks good and works well.
Huntington was again named a Tree City USA this year, one of 15 West Virginia cities honored in 2012. In Huntington, I'm Mike Huff for Environment Matters.
Trees can also increase your property value. A mature one can add as much as $1,000 to a home's value. Protecting and improving West Virginia's air quality is the mission of the DEP's Division of Air Quality. Its staff marked Air Quality Awareness Week earlier this month by offering a series of displays on things you can do to improve the air you breathe. Things like making sure your tires are properly inflated, for example. Crews from the DAQ offered free tire pressure checks for their fellow DEP employees. Improperly inflated tires can reduce fuel economy and contribute to more air pollution. You can now check the quality of the air in your city as easily as you can check the weather. The Division of Air Quality now offers daily updates of the Air Quality Index for most metropolitan areas around the state. The index gives you an idea of the levels of critical pollutants like ozone, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and particulate matter. You can check the daily Air Quality Index by visiting our website, dep.wv.gov. Up next, the battle for robot bragging rights. A West Virginia high school team and their DEP mentors take on the world. We'll tell you how they did right after the break. But first, here's a look at some upcoming events.